5 championship here in 2A football in Northern Kentucky. I'm Mark Talley. He's Michael Murphy. He's Kevin Gray. Thanks, everyone, for tuning in. We've got a great game here tonight. The weather has stayed good on our side again. It's a little bit chilly, but pretty good crowd expected here tonight. Bracken County comes in there undefeated in the district, along with Beechwood, who's undefeated in our district, Murph, and we got ourselves an old-fashioned district championship game.
Yeah, I think for everyone in attendance and listening tonight, there's a lot to play for here tonight for both teams. Both teams obviously would like to put the district title in their trophy case for this year. But also for Bracken County, they're coming in with upset-minded and looking to, open eyes across the state because they believe that they can not only stay with Beechwood, but they believe that they've got the recipe to knock off the 2A powerhouse Beechwood Tigers. So, it's going to be an interesting game here tonight. For Bracken County, though, we don't see superstar running back Dalton Tarter
Not
in
sure
pads.
He's playing. Yeah.
Dalton Tarter, who has been one of the best players in 2A football for the last 3 years. He's combined during his career. He's got 4,262 rushing yards and 70 rushing touchdowns.
Wow.
He has not played since week 3 for Bracken County. So without him, it's going to be a tall task. It looks like they do have starting quarterback Greg Benedict back tonight. He also went out in week 3. So Bracken County has been hanging on for since week 3 to get to this game with a hope for a district championship. So they're here, but as we know, without Dalton Tarter and with Greg Benedict, it looks like it's going to be his first game back. It could be a lot to ask for them to hang in this game, but I do think it'll be an interesting first quarter for sure to see what their plan is, because as we've seen, Mark Towie, Kevin Gray, Coach Stephen Tarter.
Throw some curveballs at us.
He's not one to take beatings lightly, so I think he's got a plan. Plus, I really do think they believe that they could pull the upset tonight.
Yep. He's going to slow it down for sure. Plenty of time on the play clock. It'll be,
They got some size.
They do.
Mark and I were talking about earlier. They
Offensive
really do.
line. They sure do.
Yeah, and Stephen Tarter and his staff, they're a good coaching staff. And this team does have talent. Aside from Tarter, aside from Greg Benedict, they've got a big man, Jackson Witten, who is receiving Division I interest. He got an offer from the University of Kentucky, I believe.
Nice.
And they've got a couple really nice players aside from, the two that have been injured the last couple of weeks. Again, what they're missing, what St. Henry and Walton Verona and Owen County and Gallatin County are missing is just the depth. And then you're talking about they don't have the elite talent that we've got when you're talking about Tyler Fryman, Emmett Queen, who, by the way, just got an offer from Arizona State.
Yes, sir.
This week. Tyler Fryman received an offer from the University of Kentucky. And, the
Louisville,
the offers just keep coming for our guys, So it's just, again, we're talking about two totally different teams, but Bracken County is, other than Beechwood, the best team in District 5, so this will be interesting to watch how this unfolds tonight.
I don't have any offers yet, man. I'm still waiting, Coach. I'm
ESPN's
waiting for
calling soon. Chris Berman's retiring.
Third base coach. I'm going to be a third base coach. That's all I want to do. Coach third. I got signals. I can do the signals. I got it all down.
You're in.
But thanks, everyone, again for tuning in. Beechwood in their home red tops, white pants, and Bracken County in all white. And McQueen just got an offer to Arizona State. He comes into this game averaging 213 yards per game, 1,700 passing yards, 88 completions, and 121 attempts, only 2 interceptions. And our backfield's kind of getting it together here. Have a good system here with Ayler, Fryman, Paps, and Ritter even coming in and doing a good job. So we're getting a bunch of guys here getting the ball.
Yeah, again, you're talking about this program has been blessed for many years to just have a number of capable components to rotate in when there's injuries. There's a lot of talent on this team. But I do want to say for Emmett Queen, you look at his numbers, he's currently tied for 5th in the state with 25 touchdown passes, number 1 in 2A football in that category. 17th in yards per game. He's 4th in completion percentage. And guys, he's only thrown the ball. He only has 34 attempts in the last 4 weeks, and he still got those
incredible.
numbers. That tells you what kind of talent he's got.
No doubt.
And the 25 touchdown passes is so impressive. Now he does have again a lot of great weapons, but it's the accuracy and it's the 71 right now 71.1%. That just keeps getting better every week. He is just so incredibly talented, and that's what these Big 12 Big 12 programs and these other Power 4 conferences are starting to look at this young man from Northern Kentucky and see a possible future star at the next level. I mean, he's just been fantastic, and I think there were a lot of people that were wondering how good is Emmett Queen before the season. I think we've seen evidence through 8 weeks. He is a superstar.
You know, the thing with him too, he's not just throwing short passes where you're using your speed to score. He's throwing some dimes down the field too.
Yep, he is, no doubt. And you know what? He is no small fry. He's every bit of 6'3 and a half. I couldn't believe it. Fryman's up to about 6'2 now. He's getting bigger, man.
Yeah, I mean,
that kid, they're the real deal, man.
Yeah, these college programs, these big-time college programs, I mean, they're looking at Emmett Queen, they're looking at Tyler Fryman, and they're seeing, they've got the size and the speed. The size, the speed, all the intangibles that you want, and saying, we want that in our program. I mean, can you imagine what this is going to look like for the next couple of months in terms of these teams coming after these guys? I mean, it's been so fun for us to watch, and we've got so much fun in store for the rest of this season. Because we are now 2 weeks away from round one of the playoffs.
No doubt.
Yep.
Spoiled rotten, aren't we?
Yeah,
we are spoiled rotten up here.
Right.
And I tell you what, Emmett Queen, too, he's only a junior. Fryman is only a junior. Paps is only a junior. Souter is only a junior. You've got these guys 2 more years here. It's going to be a fun couple of years up here and multi-talented.
And we knew that.
McDaniel's a junior, too, isn't he?
No, he's a senior.
Oh, he's a senior. Okay.
Yeah, and Mark, when we did the freshman game that this junior team, put out on the field 2 years ago, we saw that talent. We knew that this was going to be a special 2-year run with this.
Souter was playing quarterback that game, remember?
And playing it very well, by the way.
Hey, I know we probably shouldn't talk about gambling with all that's going on and all that, but I bet you anything you want to bet right now that they don't kick this ball to Tyler Fryman.
Man,
you're probably right.
Guys, what a
kick it into the stands. Fryman and Pabst are back deep for the Tigers, and there's really no good option with either one of them for sure. They're standing at about their own 10-yard line. Bracken County's kicker set to go. It is sophomore Witten Doherty.
That's a heck of a name.
And he's going to offside it, and it's fumbled.
Oh, wow.
I tell you what, Beechwood had it, then Bracken County got it, then it ended up on the ground again, and Bracken's got it. Onside kick worked well. Bracken County's going to take over 1st and 10 from the Beechwood 47.
Yeah, unfortunately, that just went off the pads of a Beechwood front line
Anderson
player.
had it right in his hands.
And Ronnie Salmon, senior from Bracken County, there to scoop it up. And as we said, that's not a surprise to me at all that they went with an onside kick. Stephen Tarter and this Bracken County Polar Bear team, they want this game, and they knew that you're going to see a lot of, speaking of Kevin Gray, you're going to see a lot of gambling by
absolutely.
Greg Benedict is in at quarterback. Number 62 lining up in the backfield, man. He's the big dude. That's Jackson Witten along with 72, Landon Gray, 2 O-linemen in the backfield. The QB keeper on the left-hand side, he's going to pick up a couple down to about the 40. Yeah, they're going to spot about the 46, gain of 1.
We work out baseball Mondays, Wednesdays, Thursdays, and I've seen them, Coach Mesher, they worked on that a ton this week. And, so I know he's not very happy.
Just kind of unlucky. It hit Anderson's hand, and he got hit as soon as the ball hit his hands. So it's 2nd down and 9. Ball spotted on the Beechwood 46. Bracken County got a onside kick to start the game. Greg Benedict is in the shotgun with 2 O-linemen to either side of him. He's going to keep it to his right. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That was 21, Lucas McKinney on the carry, the senior. He's going to get one more, so it's going to be 3rd down and 8 now, ball spot on the 45.
Yeah, and Lucas McKinney, he's stepped in for Dalton Tarter over the last 5 weeks, and he's done very nicely. He comes in with 816 yards rushing on 84 carries and nine scores. But I think this Bracken County offensive line, Lucas McKinney, Greg Benedict, they're going to find that this front seven is unlike anything they've seen this year.
3rd down and long here for Bracken. Ball spotted on the Beechwood 45. Greg Benedict is back in with the 2 offensive linemen lined up with him in the backfield. 72 Landon Gray and 62 Jackson Witten. I don't think he's going to hand them the ball. I could be wrong. Greg Benedict gets a snap. He's keeping it this time, going to his right, spreads it outside, and gets
didn't
nowhere.
follow.
No. Yeah.
He cut out, and he didn't follow the big boys up front.
Yeah, he sure did. That's going to be 4th down, maybe give him right at the line of scrimmage, 4th and 8.
Yeah, nice job there by junior linebacker Cole Hoskins, Bo Souter, Isaac Pilgrim on the defensive line. It's going to be hard for Bracken County to get the edge against the speed and skill of this Beechwood defense, in particular the outside linebackers.
Witten Doherty, who kicked off the onside kick, is back to punt as well, too, standing on his own 41. Fryman and Pabst aren't deep yet. They're kind of hanging around. Fryman and Aerosmith at safety. They're not really don't think that Bracken County is punting this. Now Fryman goes back a little bit.
Beechwood with 3 punt returns for touchdowns this year, all by Tyler Fryman.
Now Fryman goes back. Snap is back. Punt is off, and he's kicking that sucker straight out of bounds, and it's going to bounce out of bounds. Call it about the 23, 1st and 10 Beechwood.
Yeah, and a tough break there for Bracken County, not converting on the onside kick recovery. That kind of takes the wind out of their sails a little bit. There's a flag down on the play, Mark Talley. Let's see what this is for.
Personal foul or unsportsmanlike conduct.
We don't need any more of those. We had a couple of those last week, and against, I don't know who this is on. We'll see here.
Looked like it was on Chase.
Okay. Unsportsmanlike conduct, Beechwood.
Well, and if you remember last year in this game down in Bracken County, at Bracken County High School, very chippy game.
Yeah. After the penalty, it looks like they haven't marked off the penalty yet. See what they're doing here. Yeah, this is going to take the ball all the way back to the Beechwood 5-yard line. Tigers will start 1st and 10 from there. At the 10-yard line, 1st and 10 Tigers. Emma Queen will be in shotgun pretty much all day unless I say otherwise. He's joined in the backfield by Brody Ayler and Nathan Pabst. Fryman out to his left, Aerosmith to his right.
It's great to see Nate back tonight.
Yes, it is. Queen gets it off, hands it off to Pabst, cuts it back. Had some room there. Nice cutback. Picks up about 5 yards there on 1st down, 2nd and 5.
Yeah, great cutback, and that's what Nate Pabst is going to give you. He's going to be able to find the open lane. He's going to be able to cut better than most running backs in Northern Kentucky. Nice job there by the Bracken County defender, Zachary Tall, to bring down Pabst.
3 men wide out this time. To Queen's right, 2 to his left. Empty backfield. Emmett gets a snap, looks to his right, throws quickly, complete out to Ayler. That's going to be a 1st down and more. He's going to take it out to about the 30-yard line. Nice catch and throw there for the Tigers.
Yeah, Brody Ayler, again, like most running backs at Beechwood over the last decade or so, very capable of catching the ball out of the backfield. He comes in with five catches for 39 yards and 2 touchdowns. He's got soft hands and is a great route runner as well.
Tigers on their first possession. No score here. 8:34 to go. Clock running first quarter. Pabst and Ayler join Queen in the backfield. Aerosmith and Bo Souter line up to his left. Fryman and Single to his right. Gets it, hands it off to Pabst again on the right-hand side. He cuts outside. If he gets going, he might be gone. 45-51 block. Nice block out there by Fryman, but he had to cut back, and some Bracken County guys caught him. 1st down at the Bracken County 45.
Yeah, just a great job right there by the right side of the offensive line to open up some room for Nate Pabst. And if you give Nate a little bit of room, he's gonna look like a missile going through these just little slivers of air. And great job right there by Nate with the long gainer.
No pass attempts yet here for Beechwood. Empty backfield. No, I'm sorry, had one to Ayler. Empty backfield now. 1st and 10 ball on the Bracken County 45. 2 nice runs here from Pabst on this first possession. Fryman in motion. It's a jet sweep to him. He cuts in at the 45, cuts it down to the 40. Man, I didn't see a whole lot of room in there, but Fryman found
still got
some.
11 yards.
Man, nice run. Down to about the 33.
Yeah, and another nice job by our offensive line. They're doing a great job on this first drive of controlling the trench. And in particular, again, I just have to keep saying it, the interior of this line, Eshelman, Jacob Ross, and Austin Stevenson do such a good job of moving and getting out of the way to create running lanes.
3 Tigers to Queen's right. Ayler joins him in the backfield. Gets it. Hands it up to Ayler. Up the gut. He's down to about the 25. Take it down about they're going to spot it at 25. Pick up about 7 there.
I think we can see the point of emphasis tonight for the Tigers.
Yeah, you're right.
Get this running game going. They know they can throw it. Let's get the running game going.
Good call.
Beechwood comes into tonight averaging 398.9 yards of offense per game. Of those 398.9, 145 on the ground. So it's only been about 37% of the offense. I know Coach Volker and Coach Hart would like to see that a little more even, and that's what's happening tonight.
Give them 8 yards on that. It's 2nd down and 8. Ayler and I believe that's Paps join him in the backfield. Gets it, hands it off to Paps coming up the middle over on the right-hand side. Going to pick up maybe 1 down to about the 19. Call it 3rd and 1.
Yeah, Jackson Witten there on the tackle for Bracken County. You could see number 62, just a big, strong, athletic young man. He's played all over the field for Bracken County. He played quarterback when he was a sophomore. He's played defensive end. He's played offensive tackle. Now he's playing a little bit of fullback. Just a really talented player that will be a really nice college football player.
3rd down and 2, call it. Ball still down at the Bracken County 25. Ayler and Paps join Queen in the backfield. Emmett gets a snap, hands it off again to Paps. Same play, right-hand side, but he's got a hole now. He's at the 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, Nathan Paps. Same play they ran last time. Paps broke it out, some great blocking, and took it in for the score.
Yeah, 25-yard touchdown run for Nathan Paps, and on the season, that is his 5th rushing touchdown. And he's got 7 receiving touchdowns, 12 touchdowns on the year for Nate Pabst, along with, of course, don't forget the pick 6 against St. Henry.
Yeah, that's right. How many touchdowns is Fryman on the year? Is he up to 20 now? I mean, he's got a bunch.
It's a lot. Let me check here. He's got 14 receiving, he's got 3 rushing, and he's got 3 punt returns.
Wow.
Exactly 20. Yeah, good guess.
That's good with math. Colson Lair out for the extra point. Kick is up, and it is good. With 5:57 left to go in the first quarter, Beechwood gets their first drives and takes it in for the score. Beechwood 7, Bracken County 0. Thanks for tuning in. Right back after this.
Go Tigers.
That time of year. That's right, man. I love this time of year. Come on, put that 7 on there.
Live at 54 Beechwood Road, Beechwood 7, Bracken County nothing. 25-yard touchdown run by Nathan Pabst to get the scoring going.
Well, he looked good, too, didn't he, on that
does.
run? And, again, I got to say, great blocking by the right side of the offensive line. They are blocking their tails off tonight.
That kid is quick. Colson Lair's kickoff is very dangerous. Takes a bounce at about the 3, picked up by Bracken County. He'll only get out to about the 10. That was an interesting kickoff.
That was.
It just kind of stuck there. It was like you're
hit the
9-iron.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that was Anderson Durrett that made the first hit, but a great job by our kickoff team. You know, they're all athletes, they're all runners, and, man, they got down there quick. Bracken's lucky they're going to get away with possession on this because that could have gone really ugly for them.
I know I've said this every week, but, I mean, who in high school can cover Fryman and Pabst? I mean, seriously,
Clearly
any high school kids, they are so quick. You see how fast Pabst is, and Fryman is just as quick as him. It's incredible. Can't coach speed, man.
You got that right.
Whew. Bracken County takes over 1st and 10 on their second possession. They got the 2 O-linemen in the backfield with Benedict. He's in shotgun. He gets it. Flag is down. He's going to get some pressure from Souter. He's going to go down at about the 1-yard line, see what this flag is. Quarterback sack. Chase McDaniel and Souter put some heavy pressure on.
Yeah, it's just a lot of pressure from the Beechwood front right there. And when they bring pressure against this line, it's just going to be really hard, especially when you've got two of your best linemen in the backfield protecting Benedict.
It was a legal procedure caught on Bracken County. Beechwood will decline it. It was a loss of 8 yards. It's going to be 2nd down and 18 from the Bracken County 2. Not what the Polar Bears wanted on this position.
No, not at all. Not at all. And they this is passing is going. The air game is not their specialty at all.
Yeah.
They've only got 500 yards passing on the season. They're averaging only 63 yards through the air, 248 on the ground. So this is not a good spot for them right here.
Greg Benedict, he's joined in the backfield this time by Lucas McKinney, and another flag out. Maybe too much time here.
No, he called timeout.
Oh, he did call a timeout right before. We'll stay here live. Next Thursday's game is on a Thursday against Campbell County. That's Halloween Eve, Coach Gray.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, Halloween Eve game next Thursday. That'll be fun. And that ends our season. And then the playoffs start the next week, probably against Jackson County.
County, it looks like. Next week's game is important because, as I'm sure you all have seen, Beechwood slides to number 6 in the RPI this week. Or were we 6 last week?
We were 6.
We were 6.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think we moved up to 5 last Saturday and then whatever.
Yeah,
Sundays are bad for us. They knock us down on
so
Sunday.
dumb.
But right on our –
because the Bengals won, we dropped. I mean, it's crazy.
Right on our tails, Breathitt County at 7 and Prestonsburg at 8, all within, they're really close to us, and Somerset right behind them.
Yeah.
So that RPI game against 6A Campbell County, who is really struggling this year, that's going to be important.
Yeah, we got to win that, and hopefully Campbell can beat somebody tonight.
They
Who's
play
Campbell playing tonight?
Great Crossing.
They play Great Crossing.
They're
tonight,
not going to beat anybody.
No.
Well, all right, then this is bad news here for Bracken County. It's 2nd and 18, ball on their own 2-yard line. Greg Benedict in a shotgun, joined by one of the O linemen, Jackson Witten. He gets a snap, looking to his left and throws it deep. Has a man down there. Nice catch over the shoulder, but he dropped it. Thought he caught it. Nice effort out there. I believe that was Jordan Brevard on the attempted catch there. Nice effort.
Yeah, and in that situation, that's the best that Bracken County could have hoped for.
Yeah, they had a guy open.
Yeah, that pass needs to be caught. I understand it's not perfectly thrown, but man, if you're Bracken County, that's a missed opportunity right there. And now they're in the same spot this time, 3rd and long. So now the Beechwood defense is just going to pin their ears back, and this is safety territory right here, Martelli.
3rd and Hebron here for the Bracken County Polar Bears. Or I could say 3rd in Bracken County.
Yes.
So
pretty close. Way to go.
So they've only thrown the ball 86 times in 8 games. So they just don't throw the ball hardly at all. So these situations are just really desperation time for them.
Witten joins Benedict in the backfield, and they are showing blitz. Tigers are for sure. Now they kind of back out of it, and another flag comes in. And now,
delay game.
Delay a game. That's their 2nd one on this possession. So that'll be half the distance. It'll be 3rd and 19 now. The ball will be spotted on the 1-yard line.
Woo.
Yeah.
Danger.
Yeah. See what Beechwood does here. They showed blitz on that last one, but backed out of it. 3rd and 19, same formation. 2 to each side for Benedict. He gets a ball, looks to his right, and throws it again deep. Tigers are back there. Aerosmith, did he get a foot in? He did. Looks like an interception.
Yep.
Caleb Aerosmith, beautiful play.
Yeah, it's just a great play, and Greg Benedict, he just threw the ball.
Yeah.
He
double
wasn't
coverage.
set at all. He threw it into double coverage. It was a duck. It was a poor pass, and again, Beechwood in great field position to start this drive, and you got to give credit to Colson Lair and that kickoff team for pinning them back deep.
You got to see, man, Fryman and Aerosmith at safety, man. Those are 2 good safeties, juniors too.
Yeah, Beechwood currently tied for 6th in the state with 13 interceptions.
Empty backfield here for Queen. 3 to his left, 2 to his right. Now Paps comes into motion. Emmett gets it, looks to throw to Paps. He does on a swing, catches at the 30. Cuts back outside down to about the 20, picks up a few yards there.
Yeah, 4.
About 4 yards. It'll be 2nd down and 6.
And that was Caleb Aerosmith's 3rd interception of the year. He's just played so well defensively this year. Again, when you're talking about a team with so many stars and so many, you're talking about a team with Tyler Fryman and Emma McQueen getting Division I offers. I think, guys like Caleb Bearsmith that are such key parts of this team get overlooked sometimes. But, man, has he been just really key to this year for the Tigers.
Ayler and Paps join Quinn in the backfield. Oh, no, that's Fryman in a Wildcat. 2010, look out, 5 touchdown, no chance.
I think
and McQueen lined up on the left there, and Fryman takes it in, but there's the flag.
Yeah, I think that's going to be a hold. Unfortunately, the Bracken County defense just collapsed into the middle of the field, and looks like that was aided by a hold.
Yes, holding on the Tigers at the spot foul. Looks like it happened at about the 13, so it'll be taken out to the 23. It'll still be second down. Call it about second down and 13 here for Beechwood.
Murphy, I will say that Mr. Aerosmith is getting some baseball Division I looks.
So, is he?
I love
left-handed
that.
pitcher.
That's not surprising at all
Yep.
with his size and just his the way that he's just so poised and so dominant on the mound. I can't wait to see him throw this year.
Doubt. Second and 11, call it. Ball spotted back on the Bracken County 23, empty backfield. And McQueen gets it, looks quickly to his right, throws to his right, complete to his right. That's Aerosmith down at the 5.
Get in there, Caleb.
Get in there.
He leans forward, put him up.
Oh,
yes,
touchdown, Beechwood.
All right.
Caleb Aerosmith, who got the pick, gets a touchdown.
Way to make us look smart there. Talking about him and he scores.
And that's his That's his second receiving touchdown of the year. He came in with 10 catches for 161 yards. Listen, he is a one receiver for 90% of the teams in Kentucky, and right now, he might not be getting the targets and the scores that he would get on other teams, but he is an absolutely
the great thing about him,
receiver.
He doesn't care.
Yeah.
He just wants to win.
Team guy, man, no doubt. Snap is back. Colson Laird's kick is bueno at 4:03 to go first quarter. Beechwood 14, Bracken County nothing. Thanks for tuning in. How about some Credence?
Love it, Tally. Love it.
Let's
go
go.
Tigers.
Zip Tigers, Caleb Aerosmith on a 23-yard touchdown pass from Emma Queen after his interception. 14 Zip Tigers.
That's 26 touchdown passes on the year for Emma Queen.
Colson Laird's kickoffs, and man, they're a thing of beauty. That thing's in the end zone for sure. Touchback. It's great to see Colson back. Missed about 4 or 5 games because of a hip injury. Glad he's back for his senior season.
Looks like he did earlier in the year.
Yeah, he sure does.
Guys, this is the 10th matchup between Bracken County and Beechwood since October of 2003. Beechwood leads the series 9-0 by a combined score of, get this, 447 to 27.
Wow.
It's average score of 49-3. Bracken has not scored here at Beechwood since November of 2012. A game Beechwood won 45-8 in the first round of the 1A playoffs.
That's back when Bracken was down in 1A. Greg Benedict joined in the backfield by 2 O-linemen. He gets the ball up and cuts out to his left, going to pick up some positive yards, about 8, all the way out to about the 28, 2nd and 2.
And a nice job again by Caleb Aerosmith there, coming up from a safety spot to bring down Benedict. There was a really nice block on the left side on Bo Souter that allowed the cut back to the middle of the field for the pickup. But Aerosmith and Fryman, two of the best run-stopping safeties you'll ever see in high school football.
Now Benedict checked out, so you got Lucas.
Oh, okay.
Now McKinney at QB, but that was Greg who carried that last one. New QB in, same lineup, 2 O-linemen there to either side of him. Lucas gets a snap, goes to his right, has some room, and hit hard out there by number 6. Was that
Cole Hoskins? Yeah.
Cole Hoskins again. Nice.
Or no, that was 8. I think.
Was it 8?
Jake
Okay.
Atmore.
Jake Atmore, yeah.
Good hit,
Yeah.
Jake. Yeah.
Yeah, so they're trying to get McKinney going on the edge
Yeah.
on the first drive of the game, and now this, and he just cannot get the edge. In games that he's been successful at, he's been able to easily get the edge. But again, this Beechwood front seven, it's a different beast than Bracken County has seen this year.
This is Bracken County's best chance of getting a first down here. 3rd and 1, shooting for their first down of the game. And the Lucas McKinney is in a QB. O-lineman line up to either side. They have run this formation every time.
Atmore showing pressure on the right side.
McKinney gets a snap going to the left. It looks like he's going to get the first down. Takes it out to about the 31. That'll be Bracken County's first down of the game, and a anxious block there is going to cost him 15 yards.
Yeah, and that was on Andrew Kirk, the junior for Bracken County, just a little bit extra. And again, this was a problem last year with chippiness between these two teams, in particular Bracken County. So in the previous games we hadn't seen anything like that. So the lack of discipline is definitely going to hurt Bracken County again if that's going to be a problem tonight.
15 yards. So on a first down run, they're still going to have the first down, but now they're penalized 15 yards. It's going to go all the way back to the Bracken County 15, where it'll be first down, though I think I'm right on that, aren't I?
Yes.
Because he got the first down, and the penalty came after the play. No one said there'd be geometry on this, man.
Yeah.
I'm all confused now.
Well, we're lucky to have you, Tally.
It's
lucky to have you.
It's 1st and 10. All right, at the 16. Okay, here we go. 1st down and 10, call it after the penalty. Bracken County lines up. Greg Benedict back in the quarterback, flanked by 2 offensive linemen in the backfield.
Jacob Ross in at nose tackle on this drive, his first defensive action of the night.
Greg Benedict gets a snap, goes to his left this time, spins out of a tackle, going to pick up about 4 yards out to about the 20.
Yeah, so, again, Bracken County's been so successful this year, in moving the ball. They're averaging 248 yards rushing per game, and they've been able to use those 2 linemen in the backfield, and they're pretty skilled offensive line to dominate other defenses, but, they're not going to do that tonight.
Yeah, I think Bracken County has given up on their passing game as of now.
After seeing the last pass attempt, I would as well.
Lucas McKinney jumps back in at quarterback. O-lineman flanking him on either side. They have run pretty much out of this formation all night. 2nd down and 6, ball spot at the Beechwood 20. And McKinney gets a snap, goes to his right, hit in the backfield again. A host of Tigers. That's going to be about a 1-yard loss back to about the 19.
Yeah, nice job there by Jacob Ross from his nose tackle spot. We've seen Coach Volker work Jacob Ross into the rotation over the last couple of weeks, and that play right there is why he stays very low. He penetrates really well and did a great job of meeting the Bracken County ball carrier in the backfield. Also helped out there by Jake Atmore. Jake Atmore and Cole Hoskins both looking strong tonight at their respective linebacker positions.
Bracken County now forced again a 3rd and long after that 15-yard penalty and picking up their first down of the game. It's going to be 3rd down and 7, ball on their own 19-yard line. Greg Benedict in at quarterback. Same formation. Tigers showing blitz, and they're coming. Greg Benedict spins it outside and gets clobbered immediately. He's right down, maybe give him a yard. Call it 4th down and about 7.
Yeah, Landry Queen, Caleb Aerosmith, and Chase McDaniel all in on that tackle. And, I mean, I think, again, one of the things we talked about a lot is just how great this coaching staff is. And it's almost like they probably did. They knew exactly what that play was going to be because they sent three Beechwood defenders into that area. So just a great job again by our Beechwood defense.
And that is the end of the first quarter. We'll take a real quick break here. Beechwood leading Bracken County 14-0. Thanks everyone again for tuning in. Right back after this.
Go Tigers!
Yes, sir. Beechwood High School second quarter action. Beechwood leading Bracken County 14-0. Bracken County up against a 4th down and about 7. Punting team is out. Tyler Fryman standing all by himself back at about the Beechwood 45. Last time the Bracken County punter Witten Doherty kicked it straight out of bounds, and don't blame him at all.
That's exactly what he needs.
Oh, high snap, but he gets it, and he kicks this towards us. Fryman's coming over to make a play on it, telling everyone to get out of the way. It bounces at the 42, going to be spotted at the 44. Beechwood takes over 1st and 10.
So while the teams are coming back out on the field for this drive, the top 10 in the RPI, Owensboro Catholic sitting at about 80.
900 points. They're ahead of everyone.
LCA considerably behind at number 2 at .722. Mayfield behind them at .719. Danville, who lost LCA last week, drops to number 4. Belfry 5. Beechwood, Breathitt, Prestonsburg, Somerset, and Martin County.
Tyler Fryman in at the Wildcat, joining the backfield by Papson Ayler. He hands it off to Ayler, coming around the left-hand side, cuts it back to the right. Fryman's going to lead a block and does a beauty. Ayler down to the 10-5, touchdown. Fryman at quarterback went down and blocked the safety. Touchdown, Beechwood.
Well, and you can see right there. You see what some of the colleges that are looking at Brody Ayler love about him and his potential at the next level. You know, just again the speed, the strength, the athleticism, beautiful cut back to the right side, and then that pancake block there on the edge by Tyler Fryman opens the door for him to walk into the end zone. Just a great play right there. I mean, Beechwood, again, clicking on all cylinders tonight.
20-0, pending the extra point. A 44-yard touchdown run by Brody Ayler out of the Wildcat.
How many yards was that?
About 44, I think.
44, yeah.
Yep. Colson Lair out for the extra point. Kick is up, and it is good. With 11:37 to go in the second quarter, Beechwood leading Bracken County 21-0. Thanks for tuning in. Right back after this.
Go Tigers. Go Brody Ayler.
Murph, I got some Def Leppard. .21 Tigers. First possession of the second quarter. 44-yard run by Brody Ayler to go by a 27-yard touchdown pass to Caleb Aerosmith. And Pap scored the first touchdown of the night, Nathan Paps.
That was Brody's 4th touchdown of the year, a rushing touchdown, and his 6th overall.
Like it. Kickoff is fielded by Bracken County at their goal line. Brings it up to the 10, 15, out to about the 20, where Bracken County will take over 1st and 10.
Yeah, you know, we talked about and we've seen this over the years, if the running game might start out a little bit slow. But, Greg Herget, Jay Volker, and Noel Rash in the past, they've always done such a great job of getting the running game going at the right time. And that's what we're seeing right now with, Nathan Paps with the strong first drive, and now Brody Ayler with that great run right there. Those two, having that duo at running back, and when you're attempting to make another run at a state championship, that's the kind of backfield you want.
No doubt about it. In the playoffs, you got to run the ball and stop the run. It's really about that simple. Greg Benedict is going to line up under center this time, joined in the backfield by an O lineman and the other back. I believe that's Lucas McKinney. Hands it to McKinney, who's met immediately in the backfield.
Chase
Dropped down at
McDaniel.
the line of scrimmage. Chase, how many tackles does he have on? Chase is all over the place.
Yeah, I mean, just a great job. He's just so explosive. And, I mean, the right tackle, who I believe is Jackson Witten for Bracken County, he barely got out of his stance before Chase was 2 yards in the backfield.
Chase
Great play.
McDaniel, 16 tackles for loss this year.
Yeah,
Chase
I mean,
McDaniel,
that's
incredible.
That really is incredible.
Second down and 11, call it. Ball spotted back at the Bracken County 19-20, call it. Greg Benedict in the backfield, joined in the backfield by his O-lineman, Witten. Gets a snap, looks to his right, and he's
right
hit
there
immediately.
Again. Yeah,
Chase
that's
McDaniel,
Chase
we
again.
were just talking about him.
Yeah.
Mama.
Yeah, and right there again, you see, Chase lined up on the outside eye of the right tackle. I mean, he just got he slanted into the gap in between the guard and tackle and was not even touched. And neither of those offensive linemen for Bracken County were out of their stance before he was in the backfield. What a great two-play run here. By
it's
Chase
sickening
McDaniel.
in the NFL. That's a penalty.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Yeah.
He hit him too hard.
Yeah, his 17th tackle for a loss, and now his 5th quarterback sack. Chase McDaniel is a machine.
And again, if you want to win a state championship, you have to have a pass rush, and that's what we have, led by Chase McDaniel.
Greg Benedict in shotgun, joined in the backfield by Jackson Witten. Gets the snap, looks to his right, and throws now again under some pressure, and he's going down. Fumbles the ball, picked up, and the Tigers are going to get it, but he was down at about the Bracken County 6, 1st and 10, Beechwood.
Yeah, and a great job there again by Cole Hoskins coming from his linebacker spot, and he actually made first contact, from the front on Greg Benedict, and Chase McDaniel was right behind him when right behind Benedict when Cole hit him. So again, the Beechwood front seven, led by McDaniel, Hoskins, Atmore, Colin Morris, they are just dominating Bracken County right now.
Once again, this is another example of teams turn the ball over deep in there, and the score gets out of hand, and then, you got to hear about it.
No doubt. And this team keeps getting better every week, boys. Looking good as of right now. And McQueen joined in the backfield by Ayler and Pabst. Aerosmith to his left. He gets it, fakes a handoff to Pabst, rolls to his right, under some pressure, still rolling, and throws the ball into the corner of the end zone. Is it put him up? The ref says incomplete. Fryman didn't come down with it, or he stepped out of bounds. Tyler thought he caught it. The ref disagreed, but they're spotting it at the 1.
Yeah, that looked like a touchdown to me.
Yeah, it isn't a touchdown. It's spotted at the 1-yard line.
I thought he was in the end zone when
I thought he caught it in the end zone too. All right, 2nd down and goal. Ball spotted at about the half-yard line here.
Nice job by Emmett to get rid of that throw with Kyler Burton, the senior defensive lineman for Bracken County, in his face. That was a nice pressure there by Burton. But Emmett Queen, again, so skilled at getting the ball out of his hands, did a great job there to find Tyler.
Got a lot of options here. Emmett Queen under center. I formation with Ayler and Pabst. Queen gets it. Quarterback sneak. Don't even need a tush push.
That.
That's an old-fashioned quarterback sneak.
I honestly, I don't know if that can be stopped with as big as Emmett is.
No, Emmett's every bit of 6'4" now.
Yeah.
They took the defensive line, the goal line defensive line of Bracken County to the middle of the letters in the end zone. Great job, Beechwood offense, and that for Emmett Queen, that's his fifth touchdown of the season on the ground.
Colson Lair out for the extra point. Impressive start here for Beechwood. Snap is back. Kick is up, and it's good. 9:35 to go first half. Beechwood 28, Bracken County nothing. Thanks for tuning in. Right back after this.
Go Tigers.
Live at 54 Beechwood Road. Beechwood 28, Bracken County nothing. Emmett Queen with a 1-yard quarterback sneak. You didn't even have to tush push him on that one, Coach. Just old QB sneak
I don't
stuff,
think he
right,
needs
Murph?
a push.
He's
bigger than Jalen Hurts. He don't need a push.
No push needed. Colson Lair kickoff goes into the end zone. Bracken County takes over 1st and 10. Give Bracken County credit trying to keep this game close. Started off on an onside kick. and tried to run the ball, but had an interception, had a fumble, and it gets away from you quick.
Well, they needed to score on that.
Yeah.
I mean, you never know what's going to happen. But, I mean, Beechwood's just been so good this season. And, if they were going to get into a hole, especially without Dalton Tarter, who was like, if you guys remember, Barry Sanders at Oklahoma State or Bo Jackson at Auburn. That's what his value is to this team. If you would have taken Sanders or Jackson off of those college teams, those teams would not have done much. But because they had those guys, they could beat anybody. That's the importance of Dalton Tarter to this Bracken County team.
Yep.
Greg Benedict in a QB. He's been joined in the backfield every play by Jackson Witten, who's an offensive lineman. He gets a ball jet sweep, pitched off to number 80, picks up some positive yards, takes it out to about the 26. Give him about 6 yards on that
Wasn't
first
it
down.
Last year we played Bracken down there, and they took the opening kickoff down and ran and scored?
Yes.
I thought it was,
yeah.
And
Yeah,
he
it
ran
was.
the ball. He looked really good. But then, of course, Beechwood coaches make adjustments, and it was blowout after that. But that first drive was like I remember us looking at each other like, wow.
Yeah, and it was Tarter that scored on that. Beechwood won that game 38-7. We'll talk more about that in just a second.
2nd down and 4, call it. Ball spotted at the Bracken County 26. Greg Benedict, shotgun formation. No O-lineman in the backfield with him this time.
They're trying everything they can to stop this pressure.
And Benedict gets a snap, hands it to the back, coming through to the right-hand side. He's going to get a first down all the way up to about the 33. I think that was Lucas again on the carry. No, 21. That was, Lucas.
And one thing you got to give Coach Tarter credit. I mean, he's trying everything.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He really is. So
listen, he's a good coach. They'll probably finish with a winning record this year. It'll be their 4th winning year in a row. 7-3 in 22, 6-5 in 23, 9-3 last year. Stephen Tarter's a great coach, but he can only do so much in situations like this when he doesn't have his son, his best player, on the field.
First down, Bracken County. Ball spotted out at their own 33-yard line. Greg Benedict in the backfield, joined by Lucas McKinney. Benedict gets a snap, pitches to McKinney going to the left. He cuts it back to the right into a host of Tigers. Maybe give him 1 or 2 on it, takes it out about the 36.
Yeah, great job there by Colin Morris, middle linebacker of the Beechwood Tigers. He did a great job of meeting McKinney right at the edge, and Colin Morris is just such a great linebacker. And right there, you can see it's not just his toughness, but it's also his athleticism. He can get left and right as quick as anybody, and he did right there. Great job, Colin Morris.
2nd down and 7.
Last year, 38-7, Beechwood wins. In that game, Clay Hayden, 12 of 18, 140 yards, 2 touchdowns. Chase Flaherty, 131 yards rushing, 2 touchdowns. Cusick, 2 receiving touchdowns and a kickoff return touchdown.
Now the own lineman joins him again in the backfield. Greg Benedict in shotgun. Gets the ball, pitches to the back, coming around on the left-hand side, jet sweep, nowhere. Loss of about 1, back to the 35, going to bring him about a 3rd and 8.
Landry Queen on that. I'll tell you, that's one kid that I swear from the first game till today, you could tell he's getting better and better and more confidence, week to week.
And the coaching staff is getting a lot more confident getting him in these situations on a bigger stage. I remember watching him in the first JV game this year and thinking, oh boy, this kid has got something special, and that's what these coaches love about him and why you're seeing him in these moments like this.
He's a super nice kid too.
But mean on the football field. He's not nice on the
football.
Put
that helmet on, you can't be nice.
Greg Benedict in the shotgun. 3rd down and 8. Queen is showing blitz. Now they back out of it. He gets a snap, getting pressure from his left, rolls out to his left, still rolling, being chased, going to be tackled out of bounds, short of a first down. Picks up a few yards, though. They're going to spot it at about the 38. It'll be 4th down and about 4.
Bo Souter made sure that was all he was getting.
Great job there by Isaac Pilgrim from his interior defensive line spot to fight through a block and then get to Benedict going around the corner. Isaac Pilgrim again. We haven't said his name enough this year, but he has just played such a key role on that defensive line. Just very solid, very productive in the middle for the Beechwood Tigers.
Looks like Witten Doherty is going back to punt. He is. Fryman's not sold on it yet. He's hanging around in his position. He might go back here in a second. It's 4th down and 5, call it. Long 4.
I think he walked over there to tell Anderson Durrett on the left side, be careful, and because they could fake this.
Fryman's back to get the punt, kicks it straight out of bounds.
Yeah, they're not playing
Not going to
around.
be very
They are
long.
not
It
playing
gets out of bounds at about the 48. Beechwood will take over 1st and 10.
So real quick, let's just talk about Dalton Tarter, 5'9", 195-pound senior, again injured in week 3 against Covington Holy Cross. He has 81 career touchdowns, 4,262 yards rushing, 70 touchdowns on the ground. He's got 3 receiving touchdowns. Really, even more impressive, how about 10 career interceptions, 6 interception returns for a touchdown. He's got a kickoff return, a fumble return. That kid is unbelievable, and I hate that he's not on the field.
Right. Too bad. And McQueen joining the backfield by Ayler. Emmett gets it, throws it out to Ayler in the right. Ayler catches it. He's at the 50, 45. He makes a man miss at the 40, 35, cuts back in. They say he stepped out of bounds. It's going to be plenty for a first down all the way down to the Bracken County 32.
Just a great job right there by Brody Ayler, just again showing his pass catching abilities right there, and again another one of those things that teams at the next level. I know Brody's been looking around at some colleges that have been courting him, and man, I can't wait to see where he ends up because he's going to be a good player at that level.
I talked to him this week, and it sounded like he's really high on Thomas More, which would be a great fit for him.
That'd definitely be a great spot.
Ayler and Paps join Queen in the backfield. Emmett gets it, fakes to Ayler, keeps it over on right. That's Fryman. Down another 25, 20. How could I think that was Queen when that was Fryman in there?
Well, you said Tyler's getting bigger.
Tyler is getting bigger, no doubt about that.
Great job by Austin Stevenson on the right side with a seal block to allow Tyler to run wide open behind him. Austin Stevenson, just such an impressive offensive lineman. He's had a great two-year stretch.
Yes, he has. He transferred from Connor,
yes,
right?
Sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
5:58 to go, second quarter. Beechwood first down at the Bracken County 20 on the Tyler Fryman run. Tyler Fryman's in again in the Wildcat, joined in the backfield by Souter, Ayler, and Pabst.
Man,
Tyler gets a snap, fakes it, hands it off to Pabst, up the middle, down to the 15, 10, breaks a tackle.
Touchdown.
5 touchdowns.
Wow.
Nathan Pabst, second of the night.
Wow.
Right up the middle.
Yeah, and the great thing there, and this is probably the biggest thing that Nate Pabst brings to any offense, is just the ability to make defensive players look almost lost when he gets near them. Initial tackler had a chance to bring him down right around after about a 2 or 3 yard gain. He flew right by him, and then the middle linebacker there for Bracken County just, as the kids say, had his ankles broken by Nate.
Unbelievable speed as well. State champion in the 4x100 last year. Colson Lair out for the extra point. Snap is back, kick is up, and it is bueno. At 5:51 to go left in the first half, Beechwood 35. Bracken County nothing. Thanks for tuning in. Right back after this.
Go Tigers. Nate Pabst with 6 rushing touchdowns this year.
Yes, sir. Friday fall after evening for football. Beechwood leading Bracken County 35-0. Colson Lair out for the kickoff. We've been, 2 or 3 years in a row here, man, with good weather on Friday nights.
I mean, it's actually shocking considering we went on a run at the beginning of our time where it was terrible.
It was.
This time of year.
Deep kick into the end zone. Touchback Bracken County. Clock will be running now. 5:26 to go in the first half. 35-0 Tigers. 2 touchdowns by Paps. 1 by Aerosmith. 1 by Queen. 1 by Ayler.
Spreading it around. I love it. I love it. All right, in on defense, we got Landry Queen, Colin Morris, an inside linebacker, Bo Souter, and actually got some Other changes. Looks like Kyle Ritter's going to check in at linebacker. So it'll be Ritter, Morris, Atmore, and Souter. I coached that linebacker group with the Spartans when they were 10 and 11 years old.
That's why they're out there now, Murph.
No doubt.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that. We got Fryman in at one safety, Durrett at a corner, Aerosmith at the other safety.
Greg Benedict in shotgun, joined in the backfield by McKinney. Gets it, hands it to McKinney. Coming around the left. He gets outside, has some room, 25, 30.
That's a hold.
Cuts it outside, gets
Lord have
tripped
mercy.
up. Yeah, looked like he had a good grasp on Craycraft there. It didn't get called. Ball is going to be 1st and 10 out at the 40-yard line.
That's one of them scored, no calls.
Yeah.
You know?
Exactly.
On the defensive line, we've got Austin Stevenson, Chase McDaniel, Isaac Pilgrim, and at the other corner, Colton Craycraft. Landry Queen's going to check in for Kyle Ritter.
First down, Bracken County at their own 40. No score here for them. 35-zip Tigers. Clock running 4 minutes ago, first half.
Man, you guys weren't kidding. This is a big Bracken County offensive
Yeah,
line.
they're big guys.
Yes.
Greg Benedict in shotgun, joined in the backfield by Lucas McKinney. 2 receivers to either side, taking his time. No hurry here. Man comes in motion, gets a snap, fakes a throw out to his right, then keeps it up the middle, gets hit hard. Going to pick up about 4, though, out to about the 44.
It amazes me that so there's never one guy on a tackle for Beechwood.
Yeah.
It seems like there's 4 or 5 guys on every tackle.
No doubt about it. Run to the ball. Meet me at the ball.
Yeah, I think a lot of people, in Northern Kentucky, there can be a lot of, unawareness of names and coaching circles in Cincinnati high school football. But when you bring a guy like Jay Volker, one of the young, brilliant defensive minds in Cincinnati over the last couple of years before he came to Beechwood, I mean, that's a staple of Jay Volker's defenses in Cincinnati. I mean, just kids flying to the ball.
Greg Benedict, shotgun formation, joined in the backfield by McKinney. Gets it, hands it to McKinney, right-hand side, going to get right back to the line of scrimmage maybe. Jay Volker was the assistant head coach of 2 state championship teams, too, up in Cincinnati.
Yeah, I mean, just
LaSalle Lancers.
one of many home run hires by the Beechwood administration.
You know what I love?
After Kevin Gray.
Yeah, right. Yeah, right. You know what I love
all starts
about
with the
that? The
baseball
success that he's having is so many people when they hired him. Well, who's this guy?
Yeah.
To me, and I'm like, I don't know. I don't know him. I met him when he got here.
Yeah.
But, like you said, home run hire for sure.
No doubt.
100%.
33-4 in his career at Beechwood through 37 games. That's good for 89% winning percentage.
Mercy. 3rd down and 4. Greg Benedict in shotgun, joined in the backfield by Lucas McKinney. 2 receivers either side. They've run this formation a lot. He gets it, throws it out to his right, then has to duck it down. A penalty flag comes out. Don't know if that's a hold. Throws it out of bounds, see what the flag is. It'll be 4th and 5, see what the penalty is.
And right there, Jay Volker dialing up the pressure, bringing Landry Queen and Jake Atmore from the outside, and both of them got through quickly. And I do think, let's see, were they going to call here, Mark?
It looked like
Holding. He said holding. He's asking Beechwood if they want to.
I tell you, the Queen is quick, too. He's
Is.
only a sophomore linebacker. Emmett's brother, only a sophomore. Emmett's a junior.
Well, and the thing that makes Beechwood such a threat, to get back to Kroger Field is that defensively they are really solid at all 3 levels. I mean, you're talking about you're talking about two young men that could play college football at safety. You're talking about a stable of linebackers that runs about 8 or 9 deep, in the middle of the field. And then you're talking about a defensive line group led by Chase McDaniel that can absolutely get after it and getting to opposing quarterbacks. Again, it's the same thing I said, about our offense. You need all these pieces to compete. Everybody can say whatever they want about 2A. 2A is a 5-team race, and that's but it's not easy, Kevin Gray. How easy is it to win a state championship?
Very,
not
very hard.
easy.
No doubt.
So you have to have all of these pieces, and that's what's so good about this Beechwood program is they just build these pieces year after year. They build these units, these linebacker units, these defensive back units, and it starts with great assistant coaches, which Jay Volker has, which Noel Rash had for many years. It's just so much fun to watch.
I wish it was easier, Murph, to be honest with you.
Man, Coach,
I really do.
Coach,
I really do.
Coach, it's going to happen for you. It's coming.
Yeah.
It's coming.
A 4-peat in Region 9, man. That is awesome, Coach Gray. Unbelievable
Baseball
job.
season's right around the corner,
It is,
Coach.
man.
Right
Absolutely.
around the
We're going to be down calling that St. Xavier Elder
Oh, man,
Yeah.
that's going to be great.
doubleheader.
Picked
down
up
at-
some games
yeah.
today we can talk about later.
Greg Benedict gets us on 4th down and 4, throws it deep on the outside, incomplete. Colton Craycraft with great coverage and was out wide for the Tigers.
Yeah, and great pressure again. I mean, Jay Volker is just sending blitzers from all different angles right there. The pressure came from up the middle. Not sure who it was that hit Greg Benedict, but he had to get rid of that ball early, or he was going to be eating it on the turf. So great job by our defense, just really, really bringing the heat tonight.
1st down, Beechwood at the Bracken County 46. 1 minute and 13 seconds left to go in the first half. Beechwood going hurry up here. Emma Queen empty backfield. 3 receivers to his right, 2 to his left. Emmett gets a snap, looks quickly to his right, now back to his left, complete the Fryman underneath. He's at the 40,
gone.
35,
He's so
30.
gone.
Nope.
No,
Splits 2 guys.
If he'd have
Gets
cut
rid-
out, he would have been
Wow.
gone.
Yeah, tackled at about the 24. Nice pitch and catch, timeout, Tigers, 1st down.
Wow, 22-yard pickup right there, and again, great blocking in the middle of the field. And Coach said it, if he cuts the other way, he's gone. But that was a nice job by the defender for Bracken County that brought him down. I
Yeah.
mean, that was if that tackle's not made, he's gone.
Yep.
Just but a nice play design. I love that play, and they run that so well. The line does such a great job with that.
Yeah. These games are now on YouTube. If you get a chance, folks, tune these games on TV just to see Fryman's and Pap's speed. It's incredible to see in person. It's like, these guys are
It
quick.
really is. It really is.
And Fryman's every bit of 6'2" now, man. He's a big kid and
gotta
can
look
run
up to
like a
him.
deer. I know.
I know.
It's unbelievable.
I remember the little version of it.
Yeah.
Remember
no
that?
kidding.
Mercy.
Okay, hey guys, real quick, just checking on some state leaders, and there's a name. We now have the new best name of the year. Passing yards across the state. Mason Griffin from South Laurel, 2,341, a senior. Number 2, Fox Coons from Woodford County, 2,241 yards, a junior.
And McQueen empty backfield. Gets a snap, looks to his right, looking into the end zone, throws into the end zone, intended for Souter, just overthrown. 2nd down and 10. Clock stops with, no, that's right. Beechwood's going to have to time out to stop the clock because it is a running clock. Clock is running down to 30 seconds. Beechwood hurrying up. Empty backfield. Emma Queen gets everyone set up. Ayler joins him in the backfield. Now goes out wide. Clock down to 19 seconds. Emmett gets a ball, looks to his right, still looking, complete over the middle to Aerosmith. Down
Get
to
in
the
there,
10,
Caleb.
5, cuts it outside, leans
Touchdown.
out, put him up.
He's in. Oh, they're going to spot it
They're
at the
calling
one
down.
again.
They got to call a timeout. They got to call a timeout now because clock is running. It's down to 7.6 seconds left. Aerosmith just didn't get in there. That would have been his 2nd touchdown of the night.
Yeah, great job.
Boy, I'm going to get on him this week.
I mean, Caleb Aerosmith's, 6'3" now?
Yeah.
Is he 6'3",
Yeah.
every bit of 6'3"? I mean, just coming over across the middle like that. I mean, that is hard to defend if you're a high school defensive back or linebacker. And this Bracken County defense is tired, so they just got lucky right there.
You know what he's going to tell me? I got in, Coach.
Yeah,
I got in.
Of course he is. Of course he is. Okay, so Fox Coons, the new greatest name. Sorry, Trip Allnut.
No doubt. Trip on, you're out.
Yeah. 3rd, Stone Crow from Paducah Tillman, 2,201.
Stone
That's a
Crow?
great name,
That's
too.
another one.
Okay. Number 4, not as solid a name, but still pretty impressive. Cameron Bischoff from DeSales, 2,159 yards. And number 5 from Dixie, Mason Fields, 2,152 yards. Another fine young
The last
man.
2 were boring.
Yeah.
I
Boring
know.
names,
I'll see what I can find.
Tigers
I'll see what
come
I can
out,
find.
Emmett under center, 7.6 seconds to go. Power
Souter.
I formation behind him.
Oh, I thought
And
that
then
was Souter in the
Bracken
backfield.
called a timeout. 7.6 seconds. You know what? Our quarterback's got a good name now. Emma Queen.
It is pretty solid.
I like that.
It is
That's
pretty
a good
solid.
name, man. Emma Queen. That
So,
dude can
Hey,
throw.
7 seconds left. So this is either score or
This
it's
is-
running out.
yeah.
I don't
Clock's
think
running
Beechwood
out.
has any timeouts left. We might have one left, but there's not enough time. to call one. This will be the last play of the game.
Emmett currently tied for 5th with touchdown passes. Coming into tonight with 25, he was tied with Gunnar Holbrook from Letcher County Central, Knox Barrett from Franklin County, and our friend Stone Crow from Paducah Tillman. Fox Coons is in 4th place all alone at 26. Zane Johnson, a junior from Trinity, and Jackson Burke, a sophomore from Christian Academy Louisville, tied for 2nd at 29, and Colin Daniels from North Oldham with 37 touchdowns.
How good looking are those goalpost covers there on the?
They're so nice.
Those are nice.
Black. A Mercedes-Benz of Fort Mitchell. I like those bad boys.
I just noticed them when you said that.
Emmett Queen under center. Power I formation behind him. Man goes into motion. That's Ayler. Gets a ball, hands it to Paps coming through his third touchdown of the night.
Why not?
Nathan.
I could have. I honest to God, I could have ran through that hole they just made.
That was they just Jacob Ross and Kyle Shaw there just absolutely collapsed that side of the Bracken County defense, and Nate was able to walk in untouched for his 3rd touchdown of the half.
Man, oh man, nice game by Nathan Paps. Good to see.
And it's great to see him back. You know, they took him off the field with the knee injury last week. That turf down there at Gallatin County was so rough, like a parking lot. They took him out for precautionary. I mean, he was banged up a little bit, but great to see him back this week.
Colson Lair out for the extra point. Nathan Paps is a holder. Gets it down, and it is up, and it is good. With 0.0 seconds left in the first half, Beechwood takes a 42-0 lead over the Bracken County Polar Bears. Thanks for tuning in. We'll stick around here for a second, take a break, and 42-zip Tigers.
Yeah. So great first half. I mean, again, I think I think this result might, some people around 2A football might be a little bit surprised at the domination here in the first half. I'm not.
Yeah.
I think the only thing that I thought, maybe there was if Bracken could have scored off that onside kick, maybe that might have given them a little bit of momentum. But it's tough for them without Dalton Tart or Greg Benedict, his first game back. But I'll be honest with you, Mark. I mean, this Beechwood team is just really good.
They are
really good.
They are really good
at every level you need to be. Special teams, offensively, defensively, and
there's no weak spot.
There's not.
There's
That's
really
exactly
not.
what I was just going to say. And Coach, you know more than anybody, when you have those teams, that don't have weak spots, how comfortable and how much of a relief is that as a coach to go out and know that you can beat anybody.
Oh, yeah, and you fear no one.
Yeah.
I mean, you're going to be in the game the whole time or you're going to win, no matter who you're playing.
It's going to be fun this year. Everyone's kind of banking on that Owensboro Catholic State semi-game, boy, down in Owensboro. Woo, Nelly.
Yeah,
that's going to be
the weekend of my That's the weekend of my daughter's wedding, and I don't even. He brought it up at Camp Rosa tonight, and I said, I'm not talking about this.
Wait a minute. Are you serious?
Yeah.
You think it can be moved?
You think? Wow.
No, that's awesome.
If Gina's listening,
that's
she's
awesome.
cussing you.
Nazario Pangallo, hey, if you're listening, you're on
Nazario.
deck, my friend. You're on deck.
Get you down to Owensboro. They're going to be that place is going to be rock, and every TV station will be down there.
Oh, yeah.
They'll have all the Owensboro down there, and they'll be out for Venom.
Yeah,
it's going to be.
I thought
great.
I said I didn't want to talk about it.
Okay,
he did. He did. Speaking of,
I'll have it on YouTube. No matter where I am,
sir.
no matter what I'm doing, it'll be on YouTube. I'll tell you that. No, it won't.
No, can't do it on the.
I'll be listening. Then.
We can't do state playoff games on YouTube. Have to pay the KHSA. I don't know how much it is to pay.
I might pay them
$500.
Yeah,
maybe?
I mean, is it? If it were,
if it's $500, I ain't paying them.
We could try to get a sponsor to pay for it.
$5 I'm paying. $500 I'm not.
Taking a quick look at the top 10 in the RPI this week, Owensboro Catholic, as we just said, 7-1, ranked number 1. Last week they were on a bye. This week they face 23rd ranked McLean County at Steel Stadium, their home stadium. They'll win that game. They'll move to 8-1. They'll stay number 1 in the RPI. And next week they've got a little bit of a challenge. Next week, this will be one for Tiger Nation to pay attention to. They take on 4A Elizabethtown, ranked number 12 in 4A,
E-Town.
a very strong 4A.
Yeah.
E-Town 6-2. So that'll be interesting
that
to watch.
will be.
I don't think that if they lose that game, I don't think I think they stay at number 1.
Yeah.
LCA comes in at number 2 this week after the win over last week's number 2 Danville. They're 5-3. Last week they put a whipping on Danville and ended Danville's their hopes at staying up there in the top two. They won 49-18 in that game. Again, this name we keep talking about, sophomore quarterback Nash Whalen, 11 of 14 passing, 235 yards passing, 4 touchdowns, 3 of them to senior wide receiver Tyler King. He also rushed for 126 yards and a score. Tonight they will face number 15 Washington County. I believe that's their last district game. They'll win that game, move to 6-3, and next week they have a perfect RPI game against a very poor Pleasure Ridge Park 6A. They're 1-7, so they will finish the regular season 7-3, and I think they will finish number 2 in the RPI. Number 3 Mayfield 7-1, ranked as I said, ranked number 3. Last week they defeated 33rd ranked Trigg County 58-6. Their air game is clicking. Junior quarterback Gray Robbins, 242 yards passing, 3 touchdowns. To name we know well, senior Malik Kirby. Very, very nice player. Tonight they're taking on number 25 Fort Campbell. That's their last district game. They will win that game, move to 8-1. Next week they face 3A Central. 3A Central ranked number 19 in the RPI, struggling this year at 3-5. They'll likely win that game and finish at 9-1, and I think they'll stay at 3. I mean that's what it looks like. But I will say this before we move on. Did you hear the news out of Central?
The coach. I heard.
Their coach Marvin Dantzler appears to be out after an issue with the band director at Central. Apparently banned a very big deal. And I guess the dominant program at Central High School, and I guess the football team received a 15-yard penalty when the band was kept playing through plays, and that's a big no-no. And I guess there was some words exchanged, and Marvin Dantzler, who's been a very successful one of the best coaches in Louisville for a number of years, he's no longer at the helm for Central apparently. So, but anyway, so that's Mayfield's story. Mark, I'll be honest with you, Kevin, I don't see. I can't see 1, 2, and 3 changing. Do you think?
No. Now, if we stay how it is, okay. Now, and so our side of the first 3 rounds of the bracket. So the only team on our side of the bracket is Belfry and Prestonsburg.
Prestonsburg.
We might see Prestonsburg in the 3rd round.
Yeah, that's what I had. So on our side right now, it's us, Breathitt County.
That's right.
But we talked to Breathitt County. Those are some of the nicest people in the world from Breathitt County. But even they said last year they can't match up against us because they're losing so many people out of that area that they don't have as many football players as they've had in the past. So it's hard to they're having a really nice year. They're currently 6-2. They'll probably finish 7-3. But I'm not sure how good they are coming up to Fort Mitchell again if they have to. But then also, as you said, Belfry is really the only team from District 8, and Prestonsburg and the dark horse, Martin County. County in District 7 with Prestonsburg. Those 2 teams are playing tonight. Kevin, can you see if you can find a score on that game?
For which game?
For Prestonsburg and Martin County.
Okay.
We probably have to drop a helicopter down there to get that score. But that's one to pay attention to because we could see Martin County, or if they win that game, win the district, and win their first 2 games, we could see that. So
now we've played them before.
Yes,
Martin
we played
County.
them. We played them last season.
Breathitt too. That's right.
Yeah. So, finishing rounding this out, Danville. They're still at number 4. That surprised me. They're 7-2. Last week they lost to LCA, as I said. Their freshman running back JVN Mew. Okay. Great name. 120 yards rushing, 3 touchdowns. That kid's going to be a monster. That's a story to watch over the next couple of years. They're on a bye this week, and they'll finish against 1A Caverna, one of the worst 1A teams. So you could see them drop down. They might drop down. Belfry, they are 7-1. Last week they defeated Betsy Lane I don't have a score on that one, but Betsy Lane ranked 28th in the 2A RPI.
Yeah.
They had 241 rushing yards. 6 different players scored rushing touchdowns, so they're just clicking on the ground.
They're going to be a problem for whoever they got to play.
Yeah, I was just going to say that. And this week they take on Shelby Valley, ranked number 20, not the Danger Russ Osborne Shelby Valley guys that we knew, but they're 4-4. So Belfry wins that game. They go to 8-1. They could pass Danville and go to 3.
Yeah.
And then next week they have a big challenge next week, and this we have to pay attention to this because they play 3A, ranked number 13 in the RPI, Letcher County Central at 6-3. If they lose that game, we beat Campbell County. If we get some variable help, is there a chance that we pass Belfry? Now, let's see. If we look at the difference, I don't know. They say Belfry's at .703. Beechwood is at .676. That's a lot. That's a big jump. So I don't know.
So Belfry, we won't see them probably at all. There's no chance of
see them.
Yeah, seeing them.
I don't think we see
in
them.
The state semis on the other side.
Yeah. So if you think about that, then it's. You're thinking about who comes. What it really boils down to is who comes out of both sides.
Yep.
Okay. So on our side, you never know what happens. I mean, high school football is high school sports, or anything can happen any given Friday. But Belfry, Beechwood. Okay. So Belfry, Beechwood. Okay. Belfry, we think Belfry stays at 3. We stay at 4. On the other side, Owensboro Catholic comes out, and then Mayfield or LCA.
Yep.
So then what you've got is you've got those 4 teams, and you've got OCs not coming out of the 1 spot.
Yep.
So if Beechwood stays in the 4, there's the road trip to Moonlight Barbecue and the Aces.
Yep.
And then you've got sorry, Coach.
Yeah.
And then you've got Belfry traveling to, and this is where I hate this. I hate this for Belfry or Mayfield, whoever has. Well, maybe I hate it for Belfry, not Mayfield, but that game, the loser of that game, whoever is in, and it's probably Belfry. Belfry's probably going to have to travel 6.5 hours to Mayfield, which then again gets to that's a hard thing to overcome for anybody.
Oh, it is.
But I will say this. I do think Belfry is if you asked our coaching staff and they were honest, they would say Belfry's that would be a tougher matchup for us.
It is. It's going to be fun. And I just don't get this. I mean, if we play Danville head-to-head and they're ranked 3rd in the RPI, we're 6th. I'm sorry. We would probably clobber them. Am I right?
Danville,
they're doing better, and it's good to see.
My exact reason why I say it every week, the RPI is stupid.
I think so too. And guys, if you look at what I think is the most valid poll is the Kentucky. They finally went to a Kentucky high school football media poll where they took the best, the top writers from the different regions, and they had them vote. And right now,
the people that know football,
the people that know it and see it, the people that know it and see
watch the games,
and they've got right now Danville's ranked 10th, which is probably right where they should be.
Exactly. Yeah, that's more accurate.
Yeah. So
and it's great to see them back because we had some great games against them back in the day, back in the Yagle days, man. We had some great games against them, and it's good to see them back. I guess the kids aren't going to Boyle County anymore. They're starting to come back to Danville, right?
Well, I don't know that's quite the case yet, but what happened is they hired Steve Stonebreaker, who
and that's a good name too.
Is one of the top coaches in the Lexington area. I'll have to do a little bit more research on him, but I mean, they said the job that he's done converting that culture and putting kids in the right places, and then also they're getting the benefit of their starting quarterback and their starting tailback are freshmen that are doing great jobs. So they're getting the benefit of having an influx of talent from their middle school finally.
Yeah.
So
and we played them in the playoffs the last couple of years and just absolutely clobbered them. They were ugly games.
They lost, I believe, it was 23 games in a row prior to this season.
Yeah, that's
it
true.
Could possibly be one of the best turnarounds.
Them and Holy Cross.
It is a great story. Holy Cross as well. What a great story there.
You should change your name to Kevin Stonebreaker.
There was a Michael Stonebreaker that went to Notre Dame.
He was a great linebacker.
He was awesome.
Yeah.
That would be
actually,
cool, Mark.
That would
That'd be
Kevin
cool.
Stonebreak.
Yeah.
Actually, there's a well, I will save that story for off the air. I met him at an establishment off of Notre Dame's campus. Yeah. Okay, so rounding out the top 10, Breathitt County, as I said, they are 6-2, ranked number 7. Last week they defeated West Carter. Back in 2A, 49-19. If you remember this name, and remember, because if we play them, we'll remember this young man, sophomore running back Eli Thomas. Remember him?
Yeah.
Okay, 207 yards rushing on 15 carries, 4 touchdowns. They host Jackson County, the last-ranked team. They'll win that game. They'll move to 7-2 next week. They travel to take on Russell, 3A Russell, ranked number 12. I think they lose that game, so they end 7-3. And then Prestonsburg, 8-0, still undefeated, the last undefeated team. But they did this last year too. Last week they defeated number 27 Leslie County, Hyden, Kentucky, the home of Tim Couch, 49-14 in that game. Kane Patton, 102 yards rushing on 10 carries, 4 touchdowns. Their quarterback, Alex Johnson, a junior, 111 yards rushing on 5 carries and 2 scores. They play the big matchup in 2A right now. Tonight they play Martin County, ranked number 10. Martin County 7-1. So the winner of that probably flip-flops, or Prestonsburg probably stay. If they win, if Prestonsburg wins that, you could see them move up, but I'm not sure that even matters. But I'll put that in the hopper later.
So we're at home for the first 3, most likely.
I don't think that's in question.
Yeah.
And then here's another. Okay, this is an interesting one too. Our friends from Somerset. Somerset currently ranked 9th. They're 7-1. Last week they defeated Monroe County, number 11 ranked Monroe County, 35-14. And I keep bringing this name up. I say it every week. And if I had to vote for an MVP in 2A football this year, and I had to cast a ballot for somebody other than Tyler Fryman, I would vote for Somerset quarterback Chris Hughes. He last week, 274 yards rushing on 23 carries and 4 scores, and he is currently number 2 in the state of Kentucky with 23 rushing touchdowns.
Man,
that kid is having an unbelievable year. Tonight they host 3A McCreary Central, 3A, and ranked 25th in 3A McCreary Central. So if they win that, they could get a little bit of bump, but they don't have their final game of the year. Their final regular season game is against Hazard, single A Hazard. So. Yeah, so that gets us through all 10. And actually, let me talk about Martin County real quick. Martin County playing Prestonsburg tonight. Last week they beat a very poor Floyd Central team in that game. Devin Maynard, who we loved him last year. Okay, I went back and listened to the broadcast, and we raved about him. He 13 of 19, 252 passing, 3 touchdowns. He rushed for 2 scores, had an interception. That kid is also, he's one of those kids that I would put as like the sleeper MVP, especially if they make any kind of a run. So, I think net and all of that is 1, 2, 3. I think stay the same, and the rest we got to watch. We got to keep. Kevin's gonna have to stay up on his laptop and every 2 hours send us text messages. Yeah.
Don't get me started.
Well, thanks everyone for tuning in. We're about almost set here for the second half. Beechwood leading the Bracken County Polar Bears 42-0. We'll take a real quick break, come back for second half kickoff. Thanks for tuning in. We'll be right back after
Leopard,
this.
Tally. More Def Leppard.
More Def Leppard. Right back after this.
Go Tigers.
Live on the campus of Beechwood High School. Perfect timing here. Second half just getting underway. Colson Lair out for the kickoff. Beechwood leading Bracken County 42-0. Nathan Paps 3 touchdowns on the game. And McQueen has one. Brody Ayler has one. And Caleb Aerosmith has one.
Great first half for the Tigers.
Yes,
Coach Volker, Coach Herget, they got to be super, super happy with their young men. And again, this has not been an easy stretch for anybody with these against these district opponents.
No doubt. Kickoff going into the end zone. Bracken County takes over 1st and 10.
Well, Simon Kenton right now out in Union tonight. They're getting whipped by Ryle. It's 34-6 early third quarter, so that's not helping RPI. Tough year.
Other score I saw was Walton and District.
Oh, that's
Walton 19, or St. Henry nothing.
Wow. So Walton. So that if Walton holds on to win that game, they will hold the number 3 seed in the playoffs. So nice job there by Coach Pence to get that team going here at the end with some big district wins.
How's Holy Cross doing?
Holy Cross,
they were beating Ludlow pretty bad.
8-0. They are 8-0 and
Wow.
currently in the high school football coaches poll ranked number 6 all by themselves.
Wow. Greg Benedict back out of quarterback in shotgun formation. Joined in the backfield by Lucas McKinney. 2 receivers to either side. Running this formation a lot. Hands it off to McKinney up the middle. Gets a couple maybe. Right back to the line of scrimmage, actually, 2nd and 10.
Yeah, and right there, Brody Ayler coming up on a B-gap blitz in between the tackle and the left tackle and left guard. The left tackle had a Beechwood player over top of him. The guard was free, but the guard, he took that inside step, and he had no chance to block, Brody Ayler at the full head of steam. Brody got in there, got his hand on the ball carrier, but didn't come away with the tackle, but a great job of causing chaos in the backfield by Brody Ayler.
Same formation pretty much for Bracken County. They got a 2nd down and 10. Clock is running. 42 zip Tigers. Running clock since about the 2nd quarter. And they're in no hurry. They're going to take their time.
Yeah, to be honest with you, I'm surprised Coach Charter hasn't done this previously.
Yeah.
We saw 2 years ago at Beechwood, we saw Coach Charter really use the clock to Bracken County's advantage.
Jet sweep out to number 80. Noah Bachman, he gets a couple of yards out to about the 24, give it 3rd down and 6.
Yeah, great job there by Bo Souter on the edge.
Body slam.
Yeah.
Or suplex, one of them. One of the two.
I think he'd make a great pro wrestler.
He would. He would.
He's got the name for it.
I
will
never forget seeing him in this past offseason, walking into the weight room and seeing him absolutely crushing like 95-pound dumbbells. I looked at Colt Place and I said, "Who is that over there?" He said, "It's Souter." I was like, what?
Man.
Yeah. He is an absolute animal in the weight room. And actually, that's one of the other things that, this team is blessed to have a great strength and conditioning coach.
Yep.
It's done such a great job with these kids, and that all of that work is what pays off in these games.
Mm-hmm.
Cole Place, he's one of the best in the area, if not the best.
Greg Benedict in shotgun formation again, gets a snap, 3rd down, looks to his right, still looking to his right, throws complete, going to be short of a 1st down though, out to about the 28. Going to be a couple of yards short here. It'll bring up 4th and 2.
And that was Andrew Kirk on the reception, junior wide receiver. Right now in for the Tigers, we got Stevenson, Pilgrim, McDaniel on the defensive line, Souter, Hoskins, Morris, and Ayler linebackers, Pabst, Craycraft, and Fryman and Aerosmith at safety.
It's 4th and 2, and it looks like they're going for it. Greg Benedict in the shotgun formation, joined in the backfield by Jackson Witten, his offensive lineman. Gets the ball, looks to his right, throws complete. Going to be maybe right at the 1st down. See where they spot it. They're going to give it to him. 1st down, Bracken County.
Yeah, and that was Andrew Kirk again on the reception. I think Coach Tarter saw something he liked there and thought, well, what do we got to lose by going back to the well and run the same play?
I mean, you're going to get a 20-yard punt out of bounds anyway, so you might as well go for it, the way I look at it.
Bracken's 6 wins this year have come against they've won 4 coming into tonight. Walton, Verona, Gallatin, and St. Henry, but they beat Mason County to open the season. Then a 41-13 win over Bishop Brossard.
Ooh. Benedict and McKinney in the backfield. 1st and 10, 2 receivers to either side. 1st down and 10. Bracken County ball spotted on their 30. Greg Benedict gets it, hands it to McKinney. Coming through, has a little bit of room. Takes it out to about the 37, 7-yard pickup.
Yeah, Cole Hoskins made the initial contact for the Tigers, and Tyler Fryman from his safety spot completed the tackle. Cole Hoskins playing really strong at linebacker tonight. Great to see that. I know Coach Volker thinks a lot of Cole Hoskins. He's big, he's athletic, he's strong. He's really worked hard to develop Cole at linebacker this year, and that young man, Vitali Gray, he's going to be a monster next year at linebacker for this Tigers defense.
A lot of depth on that linebacker core,
it's
too.
A stable of linebackers.
Greg Benedict shotgun formation with Lucas McKinney joining them. 2 receivers either side. They've run about 3 formations all night long, this one included. He gets it, hands it to McKinney. Up the middle, going to be short of the first down, bring up a 3rd and about 2, call it 3rd and 3.
Yeah, great job by Brody Ayler to lead the way on the Tigers. For the Tigers on that stop there, he came untouched around the edge and was able to grab a hold of the ball carrier's ankle. Brody Ayler just such a strong player to have, especially on that wide side when it's not in the middle of the field.
3rd and 3, clock all the way down to 6:12 to go in the 3rd quarter. Bracken County's first possession of the second half.
Tell you what, if they get a first down here, they're going to use the whole 3rd quarter.
They might. Greg Benedict in shotgun formation.
Here comes Ayler again from the top.
They're showing blitz. Here they come. Greg Benedict gets it, throws it out to the left, complete. Going to be short of the first down again, though. Give him about 1 yard on it. 4th and 2 now. Ball spotted on the Bracken County 38. They went for it last time on 4th and 2. See what they do this time.
And that was Lucas McKinney on the catch there, and his coach said that was a really nice catch to get them a little bit closer.
Don't see the punter coming out. He's not. Greg Benedict gets a play. Our play clock shows 33 seconds on either side. Our Ortho Cincy play clock, along with a brand new scoreboard. Next year, getting a brand new press box.
Oh, I can't wait.
I
can't wait.
We're moving on up.
All right, so now Morrison, Hoskins showing pressure up the middle around the A-gaps.
4th and 2. Benedict in the backfield with Lucas McKinney. Linebackers shove off the blitz now, and it's Greg Benedict up the middle. He did a nice job. Give him a first down on that hard running.
Great job there. Great job. Benedict's a good player.
Yeah.
I mean, it's great. As much as I like it for the Tigers, win potential. It's not seeing Dalton Tartar certainly helped Beechwood tonight, but I would have loved to have seen Tartar on the field tonight. And it's great to see Greg Benedict back. He's a great player. He's a senior. It's good to see him back on the field as they prepare for their own playoff run.
Shotgun formation again. Lucas McKinney joins him in the backfield. First down, Bracken County, clock all the way down to 4:22 in the 3rd quarter. Bracken County's had the ball the whole quarter. Gets a snap, pitches out to the left, and McKinney had some room, but it got closed down quickly. Cuts it back inside, picks up about 2 out to the 42.
Yeah, great job by Ayler getting into the backfield. I thought he was, when I saw him coming through there, I thought, is he going to take that pitch because it was a little bit too high? And then Cole Hoskins does a nice job containing and pushing the ball carrier back inside where he's cleaned up by the rest of the defense.
Give him 1 on that, though. Spotted at the 41, 2nd down and 9.
Is there a JV game tomorrow?
There is not.
Okay.
They play next weekend against Campbell County.
Next week, we will be playing on Thursday night at a 7 o'clock start. So we're Thursday at 7, Halloween Eve. Next week, the home closing out the regular season at home.
It's crazy.
It's unbelievable.
Crazy how quick it went.
It does go quick. 2nd down and 9, Greg Benedict in shotgun. Fakes it, handoff to McKinney, throws out to the right. It is complete. Stumbling is the Bracken County receiver. Going to pick up about 7 yards on it, though. Bring up a 3rd and 2.
Now, that's a nicely executed play, but that's also a very dangerous play if that ball's not thrown perfectly. Nice job there by Andrew Kirk. Again, that's his 3rd reception on this drive. I'm surprised we haven't seen a little more of that tonight from Bracken County, but I'm sure Coach Tartar's happy about them milking up as much of this clock in the 3rd quarter as they can.
With Bracken being the 2 seed in the district, who would they be matched up with?
What that looks like, so Bracken So Jackson County comes to Beechwood, Morgan County comes to Bracken, and actually those are two very long distances, if I'm not correct.
Yeah, they sure are.
Let's see, St. Henry will travel to Breathitt County, another long distance.
Greg Benedict under center, hands it to the second man through. He's going to be short of the first. They're going to give him a few yards here. See where they spot it. Right at the 50. It's going to be 4th down and 1. I'm sure Bracken County will go for this as well, too.
And then St. Henry will travel to the friendly confines of West Carter.
Oy. Yeah.
Yeah, and
not too friendly down
so
there.
They'll get to see what 12 fire trucks can do to a field.
Yeah. Hosing it down. That was a great semifinal game.
I turned that on today in my classroom and showed showed Colin the great one of the greatest plays I've ever seen by Cameron Hurgett.
No doubt. 4th down and 1. Benedict under center. He's keeping it. Got it again. 1st down. Takes it down to about the Beechwood 48. 1st and 10 Bracken. And we're down to 142 in the third quarter. They've had the ball the whole quarter.
I'll tell you what, man, you got to give Benedict credit. He's played his butt off tonight.
He sure has.
He's good. Like I said, he's a good player, and I'm just happy he's back. He and Dalton Tarter were both injured against Holy Cross in week 3, and it was one player. Holy Cross has a giant run-stuffing defensive lineman that I guess took both of them out.
Wow.
So it's just good to see him back on the field, and hopefully Dalton Tarter will be back soon. And Dalton Tarter, if you're listening, there are 3 guys in this booth right now that think the world of you, and we hope to see you back on the field before too long.
No doubt. Is he a senior too?
He's a senior, and he has had an unbelievable career.
1:01 to go in this quarter. Bracken County's had the ball the whole time. Ball's at the Beechwood 49. Hands it off to McKinney, coming around the left-hand side, cuts it back, gets hit hard out there by Chase McDaniel, who's good at doing that. Picks up about 5 yards down to the Beechwood 43.
Also turned on for Asher Parton, a 6th grader who was on the 6th, 7th grade football team who had a knee injury late in the season. He came into my room to ice his knee, and while we were in there, I turned on the 1996 state game, Beechwood versus Harrodsburg.
Oh, wow, yeah.
And that was
Greg Hurgett in that game?
No, he was not.
It
was guys like Joey List, Ratliff.
Brad Ratliff, my man.
Yeah, I mean, just so many great names. Steve Parton was in that game, Asher's uncle. Right. That was a fun game to watch. Dennis Johnson, who was a 3rd-round NFL pick by the Arizona Cardinals, was the star for Harrodsburg.
Wow. And that is the end of the third quarter. Bracken County had the ball the entire quarter. They got the ball at the Beechwood 43. Take a real quick break. Come back for the last quarter of this one. 42-zip Tigers.
You won't see that very often,
You do not. They had the ball the whole third quarter. Right back after this.
Go Tigers.
Was a Beechwood High School 42-zip fourth quarter starting. I get the ring of fire sometimes when I eat the Chipotle hot sauce.
Mark, I tell you,
that's too much.
That's pretty good. That's
way
good,
too much.
Hey, quick update from Appalachia. At halftime, Prestonsburg 14, Martin County 6.
All right.
That'd be a good win for them winning.
Yeah.
1st and 10. No, I'm sorry. 2nd and 5, Bracken. They get it handed off to the back coming through. That's not to McKinney. He's going to get about 3 or 4 yards. Beechwood's pushed down. They give him 1 yard. It'll be 3rd and 4. Bracken County had the ball the entire third quarter, folks. I'm not kidding you.
If they take this down somehow and score, they're going to use the fourth quarter.
That would be amazing. They've had the ball for now over 13 minutes on this possession. It is 3rd down and 3. Ball spotted on the Beechwood 41.
And I guarantee you, Coach Volker's blood's boiling.
Oh,
right now.
absolutely. Absolutely. Bo Souter on the tackle there. He's had a nice game from his defensive end spot.
I've been talking about him at that first hit on 3rd down and 8 against Owensboro Catholic in the state championship game this past year. Set the tone for that whole game.
Yeah.
He rocked Brady Outwell. He was only a sophomore then, Souter was. Greg Benedict in shotgun formation, 3rd and 2, hands it off to the back, coming around. He's going to get met and stopped. Host of Tigers, Fryman included. He made a loss to yard. It's going to be all the way back to the 43 now. Bring up a 4th and 4, and why not just go for it, Coach?
Great job by Fryman coming up off the edge. The coach Volker's still bringing the heat against Bracken County.
I don't like that.
Yeah.
Chase McDaniel just tapped himself out with his hand.
Good. Looks like Brandon Slusher's going to take a look at him on the sideline. Looks like he's holding his wrist maybe. And Kyle Shaw is going to check in for his first action on defense tonight. We've seen him rotated in the last couple of weeks on defense. Does a nice job on that side of the ball as well. Yeah, we'll pay attention to that because that is definitely someone this team cannot afford to lose. He has had a sensational game tonight and a sensational senior year.
4th down and 5. Bracken County is going to call a timeout, and you wouldn't believe it if I said it. Even after a timeout, how the clock's not stopping. It's all the way down to when now it stops. 9:36 to go in the 4th quarter. Bracken has had the ball since the second half started, and they are all the way down to the Beechwood 43-yard line with a 4th and 5.
Again, not something you will not see very often.
You don't see that every day. You do not.
Real quick, I just want to give a quick shout out and wish our marching Tigers a good luck tomorrow as they head to Western Kentucky University for the KMEA state competition. As everyone in the school is said today, I mean, we're just so proud of that amazing group.
How many state championships now, Murph?
Lillard, how many state championships?
Lillard, no one even knows. It's a lot.
Hold on. You banned?
Yes, count them.
Count them up on the wall there, Coach.
13.
13.
Banners up there.
13.
They're almost catching football
now.
now.
I think 2 of them were national.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
And then so 11 would be, I don't know.
Yeah.
Whatever.
That's amazing.
11 state, 2 nationals.
Yeah, they're
just
fantastic.
An unbelievable program. And Austin Brawley, Savannah Starks, Taylor Walton, all the people involved with the band and the music program here. Just an unbelievable department here, and Austin Brawley, just the best band director in the state. That guy's awesome.
4th down and 5, Bracken County. Back out after the timeout. Greg Benedict in shotgun formation.
Here comes the pressure.
Yeah, here they come, and he's throwing it over the middle, and it's complete out to Noah Bachman. Tigers bring him down at the 35. Bracken County's drives continues. I'd almost like to see him keep the ball the whole second half. That would be great. That would be incredible.
And I think Coach Volker would like to see this stopped.
Yeah. I mean, it's 1st down now, ball at the 35. Bracken has had it since the second half kickoff. We're already down to 9 minutes to go in the 4th quarter. Unbelievable.
I've never seen anything like this.
I never have either.
They've had the ball for what?
14 minutes. And they've gotten it all the way down to our 35. They've just been picking up a couple of yards at a time.
16 minutes here in a minute. In 40 seconds.
I think Coach Tarter's wishing they would have done this in the first half.
Yeah, the 1st quarter, no doubt about that. Greg Benedict is going to be under center this time, joined in the backfield by Segan Russell. I'm not sure who that is. It's handed off to 8. He's in the score bed as Segan Russell takes it down to the Beechwood 33, going to give him about 2 on 1st down.
Tackle on the play there by Colin Morris. Now Bracken, again, they came into the night 6-2. They averaged 311 yards of offense. They weren't able to do much of anything in the first half, but they're matriculating the ball down the field, as they say, guys.
Oh, mercy. 2nd down and 8. Clock running all the way down to 7:54 to go in the game. Greg Benedict, shotgun formation, joined in the backfield by Jackson Witten, who's an offensive lineman, big kid. Gets a snap, looks to his left, throws it out to his left, complete, and a nice tackle out there by, I think, Aerosmith or Craycraft. Nice tackle out there by Craycraft.
Hey, money.
Yeah, man, give him a few yards on that, maybe 2 on that. 3rd down and 6, call it. Nice hit by Colton.
Good to see him
Craycraft.
come back after he got toasted on that one. The
Yes.
kid dropped. He got
Yeah.
yanked out.
Yeah.
And he's come back and played really good.
Yes. Starting defense pretty much in here for Beechwood.
Oh, you better believe it.
Yeah.
Coach Volker, I think, is quietly signaling that his men they need to stop this right now.
Clock all the way down to 7:02 to go in the game. Bracken County's had the ball since the second half. Greg Benedict in shotgun formation again, joined in the backfield by Witten. Gets a snap, looks to his left and pulls it in, now throws it deep across the middle, underthrown.
Oh, he caught
Did
that.
he catch that ball? He sure.
No. Oh, they're signaling incomplete, or they can signaling catch.
He caught it. He caught
Wow.
it down at about the 5-yard line. First down for Bracken County. Nice completion down there to number 12, Jordan Brevard. First and goal, Bracken County here. See what the Tigers can do. Bow up here, boys. Let's go. Clock all the way down to 6:26. This is kind of a game in the game here. This giant long possession here. I like it. Come on, Beechwood. Let's stop them. 42 zips our score. First and goal here for Bracken County. Greg Benedict joined in the backfield by Jackson Witten.
Double tight end.
Yeah.
Set.
Looking towards the coach here, see what the play is. I'm thinking he's keeping this.
That's
Greg
exactly
Benedict
what I
gets it,
think
takes
too.
it to the left, going to get a couple of yards. The push starts. Bracken County guy saying he got in.
no,
The
he's
refs are
close.
not.
Yeah.
Down to the 1.
Nice job by the right side of the offensive line for Bracken County. I'm not sure who that is at right guard, but the right guard actually did a nice job of getting out of that area. The right tackle made at least a decent effort to get a block on the tackle on that was over top of him that opened up a little bit of room for Benedict. Let's see if they do the same thing here.
Second down goal for Bracken County. Ball's at the 1-yard line. Greg Benedict, same formation.
Yeah.
Now he's going under center. See a quarterback sneak. Yeah, he dives over the top and gets hit. I don't think he got in. They say he did. He got met as soon as he jumped up. Ref put his arms up immediately. Touchdown Bracken County and it's pretty incredible. It's 5:12 to go in the fourth quarter. Bracken County got this ball at the second half.
Almost 19 minutes.
19-minute drive. I don't know if I've ever seen that at any level.
I would love to know. I know that the record books aren't exactly the most accurate for KHSAA, but I'd love to see what the record is for drive, because that's got to be
19-minute
that's
drive.
Tell you what,
be
this is going
close.
to be a very popular film.
Yes, I think you're right.
Because it's against their starting defense.
And the extra point is blocked by Nathan Paps, who's had a couple of those already this season. So,
untouched.
With 5:12 to go in the game, Beechwood 42, Bracken County 6. Real quick break right back after this.
Ooh, Tigers.
EC being up here, 54 Beechwood Road, taking care of business up here, 42-7, Tigers leading. Bracken County, 5:09 to go in the game. As I saw Emma Queen throwing over on the sideline. The Beechwood starters on offense might stay in. Bracken County's kicking off. Deep is that is
Kellen Seamer.
Yeah,
they're
deep.
waiting. They're thinking onside kick potentially. Nope, there it is.
He kicks this one deep. Seamer fields it at
He
about
can return
the 8.
this.
Here he comes. He's at the 15-20, up the middle. Good block. Cuts it back out to the right. Gets hit pretty good there, down at about the 30-yard line. Tigers take over 1st and 10, and the starting offense is coming out.
All right, score update from, I'm not sure if this is in Fort Thomas, but Highlands and Scott County. Scott County ranked number 2 in 5A, 21-21, second half.
All right. That's going to be a second-round game, Murph. Covington Catholic and Highlands playing in the second round of the playoffs.
Be a game of the night
that
in
is. It's going to be crazy. And McQueen, empty backfield. 3 receivers out to his right. Ball spot of 1st and 10 at the Beechwood 34. Tyler Fryman in single coverage down here to the left. Keep an eye on that. He has a safety cheating over on him. Yeah, now Fryman goes into motion, fakes a jet sweep, now pitches it to Souter on a nice pitch. He's going to get about 8 yards all the way out to the 36.
Tackle on a play by Zachary Tall, senior defensive lineman.
He faked a jet sweep to Fryman and then just pitched it up to Souter.
Also,
give him 8 yards.
Score update, Noel Rash and the Connor Cougars.
Come on, Cougars.
45-14 over Scott in the third quarter.
Woo!
Go Coach Rash.
Yes, sir. Love to see that. And McQueen, empty backfield. 3 receivers to his right, 2 to his left. Clock all the way down to 3:27. Emmett gets it, throws it out to the right, but Ayler wasn't looking for it. Falls incomplete. Ayler was going on a fly pattern, and Emmett threw it on his back shoulder there.
Also, in 3A, Lloyd 42-0 over Carroll County in the third quarter. Lloyd currently ranked number 5 in 3A, going for 9 consecutive wins to start the season.
I'd love to play them again, man. That was a fun game.
And
that really was always a fun game.
I really hope they make a run towards a state-to-state game appearance.
Now Emmett McQueen joined in the backfield by Pabst and Ayler. Emmett gets it, hands it off to Nathan Pabst, who's had himself a night, and there he goes. He's at the 45-40. No one is catching him. Good night, Irene. 10-5 touchdown. 4th touchdown today for Nathan Pabst.
Have yourself a night, Nate Pabst. 64-yard touchdown run. Previously in the night, 3 other touchdowns, a 1-yard run and a 20-yard run in the second quarter and a 25-yard run in the first quarter. 4 touchdowns on the night. Star of the game, Nate Pabst.
As a sophomore, state champion in the 4x100. You were state champion at too, Kevin, right?
Yeah, right.
4x100. That's running, right?
Yeah.
You got to run fast, yeah.
I actually was pretty fast.
You were pretty quick.
Yeah,
me too.
Yeah.
Me too.
Some things change.
I'll say this: my boys don't believe it, and they snicker every time. 4.840, and when I was in 1992, what's so funny? Why are you laughing? That was legit.
Snap is back. Kick is up by Colson Lair, and it is good. A Nathan Pabst 4th touchdown of the night. Beechwood takes a 48-6 lead over Bracken County. Thanks for tuning in. Right back after this.
Go Tigers.
Some Skinner. Beechwood Road, thanks for tuning in. Next week, we're a Thursday game at 7 o'clock against the Campbell County Camels. Colson Lair's pop-up kick is fielded at the 19 by an up lineman who gets clobbered down at about the 18 by Atmore.
Yeah, Jake Atmore. You know, there's so many great special teams players on this team, but Jake Atmore, one of the best. And Jake's had himself a nice game tonight. He's had a great junior year. And, again, just one of those players next year who could absolutely explode.
Man, that junior class is absolutely loaded.
A whole lot of talent.
Mercy.
All right, looks like we got some changes here on defense. Not many, but Aiden Dickey, it looks like he's going to come in. Aiden back after, missing the –
Chase is all right. It's good to see his hand. He's back.
Let's see. We've got Dickey, Morris, Hoskins, and I believe that's Atmore on the other side at linebacker. We've got Shaw, Stevenson, Pilgrim on the defensive line. Fryman and Aerosmith, Craycraft, and Anderson Durrett.
1:09 to go in the game. Greg Benedict under center. I formation behind him. They are in no hurry. Gets a snap, hands it to the second back through. He's going to get right back to the line of scrimmage, maybe lost one. That carry was to number 20 there for Bracken County. That is Rylan Tucker. Right back to the line of scrimmage, 2nd and 10. This will be the last possession of this game for sure. We're all the way down to 45 seconds now.
Covington Catholic knocked off Mason County 52-0. Cooper knocked off Boone County 49-3. Cooper now in the coaches poll ranked number 3 in 5A.
Maybe this is the Jaguars' year. Maybe. Lost in the state championship to Bowling Green last year.
Belfry 47, Shelby Valley 7.
Greg Benedict under center, hands it again, same play. The back comes through, has a hole.
Boy.
Going to take out Fryman's going to bring him down at about the 34. The ball comes out, but they say he was down. And that's going to be the last play of this game. Counting down at 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So your final score tonight, Beechwood 48, Bracken County 6. Beechwood Tigers having a great season, closing it out next week. It's a Thursday night game, and it's a 7 o'clock kickoff, too, next Thursday. So Campbell County to finish up our regular season. 49-6 is our final here.
Yeah, and with the win, Beechwood moves to 8-1 on the year. They captured the District 5 championship.
District
Bravo,
5, here we
bravo
go.
Bravo to our guys. That's always a nice start to putting some more notches on the belt, so to speak. Bracken County with the loss, they fall to 6-3. That solidifies, if Walton Verona wins, that solidifies the playoff seedings. Beechwood 1, Bracken County 2, Walton Verona 3. St. Henry number 4, and Owen County and Gallatin County will not qualify for the playoffs this year, as only 4 of the 6 teams in District 5 will make it. So things starting to crystallize, Martally.
Sure
and things
are,
will
man.
continue to crystallize over
that time of year,
the
getting
next,
cold, playoff season. Let's
over
go.
the next week and a half. Kevin Gray will be monitoring the RPI throughout the night tonight. But
I'm going to set my alarm every 2 hours.
Yes. Yeah, but great night for the Beechwood Tigers and Nate Paps. After leaving the game early last week against Gallatin County after a bit of a knee injury, comes back tonight and has his best game of the season. 4 touchdowns. Just based on his touchdown runs, 65, 85. 110 yards rushing just on his touchdown runs. So, again, if it's not Fryman, it's Nate Paps leading the way, and it's just great to see so many different players contributing to the success of this team. You got Big 12 recruit Emmett Queen at the helm. No
doubt. Arizona State just got offered.
I mean, just another great night for the Tigers.
And I tell you what, Herget down there's got some pipes on him, man. He's been curling. He's been doing some arm curls.
He works out right before the games to make him look pumped. He ain't fooling me.
Yes,
he ain't fooling me.
There's a calendar shoot that he'll be a part of for offensive coordinators in Northern Kentucky.
Right, that's fantastic.
He says he's got a shot at the cover.
Well, he might, man. He might.
But no, we'll pay attention to the scores across the state. But again, I think the thing to look forward to next, or to look at next week, really the only thing that kind of might come into play and change things is if Belfry loses that game to Letcher County Central, we win, and there's other variables that go Beechwood's way. Is there enough to overcome the little bit of a gap between Beechwood and Belfry? But to be honest with you, I'm not sure that if we do go above Belfry, and Belfry and Beechwood to come out of this side of the bracket, that means that we would have to travel to Mayfield for round 4.
Yep.
And guys,
Yeah.
I don't want to do that.
Yeah.
And I don't think that coaching staff or that team wants to either. So I'm not sure that, net that it matters, but it could happen.
So we could just pretty much keep it the way it is now in the RPI, and then the RPI will lock in after the games next week, right? And it's locked in.
Yes,
you can't change
so
anymore.
after week
next
10,
week, it's
it's
done.
set in stone. It does not change.
Okay.
So, yeah.
So then chances are have 3 home playoff games here, and then on the road in the state semis, we'll see what it brings for us here, but it's been a whole lot of fun. Again, a great season so far. Had a lot of fun. Had some question marks coming in. Didn't know how good this team was. And, man, Murph and Kevin, they just keep getting better, man. It seems like they get better, and there's no weak spot on this team. They can throw. They can run. They got speed. Good defense, good safeties, good backers, good D-line. O-line is good. I mean, where's a weak spot on this team? I don't see it.
Yeah, and I think that there were I think the
kicking game
the
too.
naysayers from around the state that looked at all that was lost last year.
Yeah.
A lot of people in those parts of the state thought there's no way that Beechwood could return to to make a run at another state game appearance. But I think those naysayers have certainly gotten their comeuppance, because this Beechwood Tigers team is a force, and they will be a force to reckon with over the next 6 weeks.
And
for sure.
And it's incredible to think we've been in 2A for 6 years. In 2A, this is our 6th year. We have 4 state championships in 6 years in 2A. That's amazing.
Amazing.
It really is incredible. And 7 state championships in the last 9 years. So we've been very spoiled. And I can't stress it enough, the hard work it takes from how the kids and the coaching staff and the whole community, how the parents included, to win 7 state championships in 9 years in any sport, any class, is amazing.
Yeah, it takes an army.
It
Coach,
does.
you know that as well as anybody. It takes an army. Jay Volker, in his 3rd season, now 34-4. In 38 games, he's won 34 of them. That's not something that you just walk into and do.
Yep.
There's so much behind that, and to win 34 of your first 38 games, it just tells you what a great head coach Jay is, what a great staff that he's got, and how hard this group of young men has worked to get to this point and get themselves into a shot to make another run, which they have done on the heels of a tremendous regular season.
No doubt about it. It's been a lot of fun.
Yes, sir, it has.
So next week, we're going to have to get the Blue Hair Special at Campo Rosso. We're going to have to get there about 4:30. Get to eat early, get the pizza going, and then we'll be here Thursday night next week, a special Thursday evening kickoff, Halloween Eve. Beechwood taking on the Campbell County Camels for the last game of the regular season. Yeah, in Campbell County, coached by Brian Weinrich, who spent a short time here before he took the coaching job at Campbell County. I forget what his journey was, but somehow he ended up here under Noel Rash for a year or so. He went to Campbell County, and it looked like that was a terrific hire for the Camels program, which had really kind of been up and down, but more down than up. And this year it's just been a real struggle for the Camels under Coach Weinrich. Right now they're sitting at 2-6. They're playing Great Crossing tonight. We don't have a score there, but if they lose that game, that's a 2-8 regular season, and that's kind of surprising. I did not expect that from that team this year, but they're a 6-8 team. We saw that they no matter what their record is, they're going to come in. They're going to fight. It'll probably be a better game than we've seen since Covenant Catholic. But it's a game that Beechwood should win. And Coach, I think you have an update from the other District 5 game.
Walton 40, St. Henry 10 final.
Okay. Okay. So
Walton will be the 3 seed, St. Henry will be the 4 seed.
Yeah. So, all right. Martelli,
thanks everyone again for tuning in. See you next Thursday at 7. Beechwood Tigers go to 8-1 on the year. See you next Thursday night, 7 o'clock kickoff, Halloween Eve. Beechwood taking on Campbell County. Thanks for tuning in. See you next week.
Go Tigers.
Yes, sir.